Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
Okay, so, again, there's a lot of talk now. Again, I was under the impression, like many others, that the filming was done on Twice Upon a Time. Then we had stuff come out, little interviews and stuff with Capaldi, that he's still doing it here and there. They're adding stuff to it. They're not finished. So I'm like, well, what the hell? Because I thought they finished filming.
They probably finished the main filming, but like one of the other cast members said, they're probably like tweaking it.
Well, the thing I'm curious about, here's the thing I'm curious about. We heard that Matt Smith is a rumor. So again, when the news first broke, I didn't say anything about it. Because I was like, nah, this ain't right. How could that happen? Then another news hit. I didn't say anything. Then when Sally sent me the news, it's like, all right, now it's going to radio times. So now this shit's got to be serious.
Yeah.
So we covered it on the show that Matt Smith's supposed to appear in it, right? As 11th Doctor rumor, right? So now I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, well, if the 11th Doctor appeared, what 11th Doctor would it be? At what point in his time stream? Okay? And then I came up with something that I questioned in Time of the Doctor. Okay? And we've talked about this many times on the cast. All right? There was this specific scene. Okay? And it's going to be our thumbnail for this cast. Let me just get it. I just want to get it.
What it's going to be.
I just want to talk about it because let me just, where the hell is it then? Okay. I'm gonna send this to you.
All right.
And then I'm gonna, let me see if I can. Well, no, wait. You know what? Maybe let me do it this way. Wait, I can't. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna send this to you. All right. So people can understand what I'm talking about. All right, Scott. Okay. Oh, that's nice. They won't allow me to paste it? You gotta be kidding. Oh my God. All right. Is it there? Do you have it?
Hang on.
You have it?
Hang on.
Did you get it?
I'm looking now. Zoom invites the last thing I see.
What the hell? Oh, that's not it. Oh my God! Why?
And it's right across the way of a picture of Judy Tenuta.
Oh my God! This thing is stupid. Why can't I share it? Oh. Let me see.
Do you screen share it, or you want to save it for the primarily?
I wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna screen share it. All right. So wait a minute. Let me just. Where the hell is it?
Whoa.
Hold on. There it is. See that?
Yeah.
Okay. This bothered me since Time of the Doctor. Okay? There was a scene where there was a shadow character, and I joked about it. We joked about it many times, like, oh, that resembles my shadow character from the books, right?
Yeah.
Silhouette, whatever, right? And I'm like, why are they showing the importance of this guy in a shot, right? That's what I question. I'm like, why are they doing that, right? And then let me just show another one. Here's another one of him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Clara right there, and he's running off.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's running off, right? So my thing was, I'm like, okay, if you're going to put the 11th Doctor in there, when would you have the 11th Doctor appear? At what point in this time stream where it makes sense if Clara's in it or not? And then I came up with this brainstorm, okay? And my brainstorm, now get ready for this. I'm going to share it one more time. One more time.
This
shadow character is Capaldi. Okay? Capaldi goes back to when Matt Smith's on the phone with Cloud, right?
Yeah.
Matt Smith puts the phone outside. Capaldi is in disguise as the doctor, as the 12th Doctor. He says, leave the phone out because she's going to notice it when she comes in. He goes in the TARDIS and he talks to him. He's like, listen, I don't have much time. And he's like, what's going on? Whatever. Like the 11th Doctor. And he'll say, look, you just bear with me. I'm you. I don't have time for this. Let us make contact because I need to access your memories because I need to remember her. Okay? He goes in his brain so that way his memories are restored of Clara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Even though he sees her, even though whatever, that thing still affects him. We still can't remember her. Right? Even if you look at her, he can't remember her. Because he had the effects of that thing. But if he
perception filter.
So he mixes with the 11th Doctor's memories of her. And because he knows what she looks like now, all his memories are restored. Okay? He does that because he's nearing death and he wants to remember Clara before he dies. Okay?
And that's where we get the...
And then he runs out of the TARDIS. He runs off. She's looking around and she sees the telephone in there. And that's why it's weird, because he's going to get dressed. Maybe he helps the 11th Doctor to go into the room, whatever, to get changed back into a newer version of his older suit. And he runs off, and he goes to his TARDIS. She goes to the TARDIS not knowing anything, because maybe he was going to put the phone back in the slot. She's like, no, you can't. She's got to, know it's there, And that's it. So that's what I believe happens, okay? And this is after the phone call, because when he says, oh, I don't want to be old, how could I be old, right?
Yeah.
This is after the phone call, because then he shows up right after the phone call. Oh, it's you. And they'll immediately accept him as the Doctor because he knows he's older.
Yeah.
This is what I think happens. I think that he travels here, the Doctor, because, again, it would make no sense how they would have a zoom up of this guy in a shadowy thing with a hat in disguise, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason has this ever happened in Doctor Who where they just had something like this. That's got to be Capaldi in disguise completely as the 12th Doctor. Okay? That's the mission. He goes back to Trenzalore. Besides going to save Gallifrey, he goes back to Trenzalore. He gets his memories back of Clara. And then right before he goes, she comes. Like he calls her, he finds her. And he says goodbye to Clara. Maybe that's why he looks for her because he has memories of her, and then he says goodbye. But he has to put it in her head, besides him going on, she has to face the Raven. I think that's what my theory is. I think that's, in other words, in other words, Moffat's last. You get to have Matt Smith in there again. You get to have Clara in there, Bill in there. This is the last hurrah. Maybe Missy will appear, I have a feeling. Maybe Narda will appear, I have a feeling. And if anything, I would even throw Amy and Rory in there that, like, he saved them, maybe. Or something. River, whatever. And then, of course, you can't do too much of it, because then it takes away from Capaldi. But he is trying to, like Russell T. Davies, he is trying to promote all his characters.
Yeah.
And he's saying goodbye. So if he does put them in there, it would make sense.
It's probably what's taking him long doing the...
So maybe there's a scene where the 12th Doctor says goodbye to the first Doctor, but before he regenerates, he goes and does all these things, like saving Gallifrey or this and maybe he goes into there, pulling the Gallifrey out of that pocket universe. That's what his purpose was, not to do the equation, but to pull them out.
Yeah.
And then he says, look, I saved you. You can't tell anybody in the future what's going on. They can't let them know, but you have to save Cloud somehow. And just don't let them know, like in the future, even Rastalon or whatever. Somebody, you have to save Clara. This is your fault. I don't care. Put her back where she faces the Raven, but after she faces the Raven, bring her back to life. Because... And I don't know about it. Like she just wakes up and they'll put the plaque in the class, whatever, but they won't know she's alive. Do that for me. And they'll say, okay, you saved us. We're going to do this, and we're going to keep it a secret from the High Council and everybody else. That's what's probably going to happen. He's going to travel to Gallifrey with one purpose, not saving Gallifrey, but by saving Gallifrey, they're indebted to him again, and he saves Clara. And like I said, he'll do that after he gets his memories back of her.
Yeah.
Because it was the thing. He's dying. He wants to know what she looks like. Because I think whatever that effect is, even though he saw her in the diner,
yeah,
he still can't remember her.
It's like
even he saw the TARDIS. He can't.
It's like a percent to.
It's blocking him.
It's like
blocking.
Filter.
So this will override.
Look at it, but it's causing you to.
So this will override his blockage if he gets to mind meld with his previous incarnation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he'll get his help, and that's what will happen. So I think that's how it's going to be. If Matt Smith's 11th Doctor's in it, it's going to be right after the phone call from Trenswell. Now, I could be wrong. It could be that Matt Smith gets to save the Ponds and then goes to Victorian era and touch the memory worm. I keep saying that, which I would love that he saved the Ponds, and that would be a way to save the Ponds before Moffat goes, because he did talk about it in the Christmas special, so why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah. That
was the intention. So
once again, if Moffat tries to do something off camera,
it's better to do it on camera. Get it. So maybe Moffat's making it bigger. Maybe Moffat's making this where it might have been a seconds, but it's not seconds. It's like minute that could turn into like 20 minutes, and they could add time to this, like just by him doing what he did. That's what he's probably doing. He's probably doing what Russell T Davies did. David Tennant doing all these different things as the Doctor before he regenerated. He held it back. Capaldi's going to do the same thing. Capaldi's going to get memories of Clara, save Gallifrey, see Clara. Then right as he was regenerating, he sees Missy. And I keep saying it. There's going to be a message in his head, post-hypnotic suggestion to regenerate woman, and he's going to regenerate into a woman. I keep saying that's the way it's going to be. It's not going to be a natural thing. It's not going to be, oh, I want to be a woman now. No. It's going to be somebody altered something. And
I still think that touch which Missy gave.
That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. She left him a message in his head. Regenerate into a woman. Or become a woman.
Or maybe it's not regenerating to a woman, but basically it was some sort of something that may have just simply mucked up the regeneration to order it.
Something's going to psychologically alter the regeneration.
Yeah.
Because I watched that thing today about the General, and the General was like, I'm back to normal. Meaning that it wasn't natural that she became a man.
Yeah.
Or something. Something happened, she had to become a man, and now she's back to normal. Just like any time they say that they changed sex, it wasn't normal. It wasn't a thing that they did freely. So I'm hoping, and again, it could be maybe not enough regeneration energy or something. Like an XY chromosome thing, an X chromosome, like maybe something and not enough energy to complete so they make him a woman. I don't know, but you know what? Because he even said if he didn't have enough regeneration energy, would he not have an arm? Would he not have a leg? What would give? So that's what will give. Comes a woman, maybe. I don't know.
Because he used it too much as a weapon throughout Moffat's era, which got.
But he used up a lot of regeneration energy already, so maybe it's just not enough. I mean, he gave it to the Daleks, but is that still counted as that one? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Or do we just? I mean, does he actually count it as a loss of regeneration, or regeneration energy?
I wonder if it's just regeneration energy.
Probably regeneration energy.
Yeah, because.
But I never counted that David Tennant thing, in Stolen Earth until they counted it, which I'm like, oh, why would you count it?
Yeah, come on. All he did was he redirected the regeneration energy in that hand, so.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a completed regeneration, but whatever. So we'll see. But that's my take. That basically he's
And like we said, if this is a two-parter, let's hope they're keeping if it is a New Year's thing, it would be great to see that was the big mystery of it all, too.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's what I think it's going to be. But we'll find out. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Ciao.